Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 74 of Direwolf20's Let's Play. I'm just logging in today and I've got a bunch of mod updates that I recently did. You can check them out on the forum post. A lot has changed actually. Forge is updated. It no longer requires mod loader or audio mods, so you can remove those from your jar if you want. I don't think it hurts if you leave them in though, but I'm not sure. There's a bunch of changes, so definitely check them out. Also updated Steve's carts. You can see there's a bunch of different new carts and a bunch of other cool things in here to check out. There's a 4th tier of upgrades available and a bunch of other things going on. So in today's episode, I want to start working on a couple different things. There's one new thing I'd really like to work on. It's something I kind of want to play with and test out. And I did just hit 50,000 subscribers on YouTube, by the way, so that is awesome. Thank you very much to everyone. This is kind of my 50,000 special. It's a normal episode for today, but you'll see towards the end that this will be in some way special. But I'm not going to spoil anything just yet. For now, I want to head over to my Age of Magic and see how things are going over there. Cool. Let's make sure I have all my normal stuff out and ready. Oh yeah, it's dark. I better sleep through this night. So I don't think I'm going to do much with the reed farm and all the other farming that I did in my greenhouse last episode. Not yet, at least. Not today. I will come back to it, though, in a future episode. But I did want to sneak in here real quick and see how everything's doing. Oh yeah, looks cool. Ooh, I got something interesting. What could that be? Cocoa beans? Ooh, nice. I like that. Some kind of new plant that got created there. Awesome. So I'm going to have a few more things to play with in here, but not just yet. How is my taint and Beast levels doing? Not bad. I could probably do for a little bit more Beast. I do want to work on getting some more stuff in my Thaumcraft age here. But I think what I'd like to do next is check in on my Nether, see how things are going there. So far, everything's good. And how's this bee doing down here? I haven't really paid much attention to him. I don't think he's even done yet, because I haven't spent much time in the Nether. Oh yeah, still has a long life left to die off. Still would like to get that purebred fiendish, but we'll see what happens. Let's hop back into our house. I'm going to head to the overworld. I think I'd like to try and find myself a new age with which to work in. I'm going to play around a little bit. The latest version of Mistcraft has an update that gives you different weather patterns. All your existing ages should have gotten the symbol for normal weather, but there's a couple different types of weather available. So I think I'm going to go explore a few Mistcraft ages and see if I can find some of these new weather patterns that you can get. And then I'll be back if I find anything interesting or cool. Alright, looks like I got an interesting type of weather here called no weather, so that's neat. There won't be any weather at all in the age, and you can see we now have a new weather tab. Let's see what this book got us. Also no weather. Okay, cool. And this book that I just went to had normal weather, and I'm curious what this one had. A bunch of stuff actually in this one. Ravines. Eternal rain. Cool. Sounds pretty good to me. Alright, well, I think that's enough messing around with the weather right now. I like the fact that there's a no weather option. That's kind of cool to me. There's also one for eternal storms and eternal snow. And I do think there's one other type of world modifier that I can get here called charged, which basically makes it thunder all the time, which is pretty cool. But I'll explore a little bit more later and figure that out. For now, I think I'd like to play around a bit and see if I can't... Hey, what'd you do here? See if I can't figure out a good way to mess around with some stuff. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm creating a new age here that I'm calling the Portal Age. I'm going to give it a, I guess, single biome. And I don't know if it really matters what biome I go with here. But I don't want it to be anything too crazy. Maybe just a plains biome, that might be cool. Yeah, let's do that. Nice plains. Simple and straightforward. We'll give it some bright lighting to make sure it's nice and bright in that age. With the blue sunset might be cool. And normal fog. And yeah, it should be alright. Terrain features. I definitely want to have a couple things here. Maybe villages. Yeah, that sounds neat. Ooh, a starfisher would be cool too. And ravines. Sure, why not? Standard terrain generation with eternal day, no weather, and I don't want it to be Skylands. So that should be good. Alright, I'm going to go generate this age and be back when it's done. Hey, cool. Looks like we got a Skylands age here, which I'm not opposed to. I think that'll work just fine for what I'm hoping to get. I want to build a neat little portal system out here because I have an interesting idea I want to play around with. Now, this is something I'm like kind of coming up with off the top of my head here and haven't really tested out before, so I'm not sure if it's going to work perfectly, but I think it should do pretty well. It should be at least fun to build. So let's get started. First things first, definitely want to get myself a couple sticks. Yeah, I know what I'm doing, sure. And a link book stand here. There we go. So I can place down my linking book back to the overworld, which will be an important aspect of this age, of course. First things first. There we go. Back to the overworld with me. Cool. Alright, got my portal age here, so let's go ahead and craft another linking book because I like to keep my link books of the ages that I'm currently working on right here in this room, and then any ages that I've kind of finished or done working on, like, you know, a lot, I'll move into my nexus. So there's my portal age. Neat. I'm going to grab some crystals and maybe even build like a nice little 9x9 to live out there. Why don't I do a little bit of building out in this age, and I'll be back once I've, you know, finished up a nice little room. Hey, nice little 9x9. Made it out of marble, you know, just for fun. And I'll place down my linking book to the overworld in here. So I should teleport right into this little 9x9 when I jump between ages. Let's give that a quick test right now to make sure. Jump through to my portal age, and I should land right inside the house. Because I kind of started building right inside. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. I like it. Good. And I'll probably have a door here. Not a bad idea. And a couple other things. I'll be back once I've got everything kind of finished up. Alright, that looks like a pretty cool little place to hang out. Now there's a couple things I want to get crafted out here. I want to build a portal to another Mistcraft age within this age. And I want to do it in a little bit of a different way. And it's a little bit of an experiment, which is why I'm doing it in a new age, because I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work out. But I'm hoping it'll be cool and a lot of fun to build. Let's head back to our overworld here and see if we can't get the items required for this little experiment. And look at that, there's an Enderman hanging out up on my roof, just kind of looking at me. Funny. Come here, buddy, I just want to play and hang out. Where'd you go? Hey. Creepy. Alright, the first thing I need to craft is an MFSU. Oh boy, complicated machine. I'm going to need a lot more rubber, actually, probably than I already have. So, I have a decent amount of rubber, actually. But I'm going to go out and harvest some more real quick off camera. And then I'm probably just going to craft this thing off camera because it's a long and complicated build process, which you guys have seen at least twice by now. So, I will be back in a few once I've finished harvesting all my rubber, crafting my MFSU, and then we'll get to building this weird, complicated machine that I have in the back of my mind. Alright, just requested the last couple items. Hopefully I've got everything I'm going to need here. Let's get everything put together. First off, I'm going to need one advanced machine and one normal machine. The normal machine will be upgraded in just a minute here. Getting myself a bunch of these guys, energy crystals. Yeah, I guess that'll have to hold off now. That should be enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it should be good. Put this guy in here with... It looks like it's now gold insulated cabling in the corners. Is that changed? I thought it used to be copper that went out there. Anyway, MFE's in there now. Alright, and I can get the rest of my guys here. Cool. Get them upgraded. To some Lapotron crystals. And because most of these items don't stack, it's a little tricky to make this, I mean, I could make an auto-crafting system. I did in Season 3, but I figured, no necessary right now. And then MFE, Advanced Machine, and all my Lapotron crystals gets me another MFSU. Awesome. Now, the next thing I want to get is what's called a teleporter from Industrial Craft. I'm going to need some glass fiber cabling, 4 advanced circuits. Holy cow, I think this recipe changed as well. I'm going to need a diamond, and frequency transmitter, which, by the way, is an electronic circuit with a copper cable next to it. It's a shapeless recipe, so you can make it however you want. All right, so let's get the 4 advanced circuits. Now I'm going to need 2 teleporters, so I'm going to need 2 advanced machines and 8 advanced circuits. Oh boy. Let's see if I have the resources for 8 advanced circuits. I'm going to look in here real quick and just see. Ooh, that doesn't look like enough. I might have to get more rubber. I think I did pick some up and just didn't transfer it out yet. I did. Cool. Yeah, I went and harvested a bunch of rubber, but I didn't put it in my chest yet, which is good. So I will now get 8 advanced circuits. And I'm going to need about, 16 refined iron for the machine blocks. And I'll need 4 of you. And I'm going to need 32 coal. Okay, I'll be back once I've got everything I need. Oh, and I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but the latest version, I think it's NEI that's doing it, or maybe it's Equivalent Exchange, I don't know which one's doing it, but gives you the EMC value on the mouse over tooltip there. So you can see the EMC value of your items, if they do have an EMC value, that is. You can see the current EMC in your Klein star. Let's see, what else in my inventory here? Glass and wood, that kind of stuff. Torches, emerald sword, EMC. Pretty neat. Alright, so let's get the coal dust that we need here. There we go. Get this thing compressed up, and then we can make ourselves some teleporters. Woot. Teleporters are really pretty cool. They work, to teleport you from one spot to another, so you might be saying, why use industrial craft teleporters, which cost EU, when you can use, portal gun to portal around? Well, these things are just kind of neat, and I like the way they work. It's just a different concept way of building something, so I wanted to try them out. So just get myself a couple machine blocks here. Upgrade them to advanced machine blocks. Cool. And I needed teleporters, had the advanced alloy. I'm going to need 2 frequency transmitters. I'm eventually going to need 3. So why don't we just request 3 standard circuits and 3 copper cables while I'm at it. And I'm going to need a couple of diamonds, probably 2. There we go, 2 diamonds. Getting low on diamonds as usual. Okay. These 3 combine with you to get frequency transmitters, diamonds, advanced machine blocks. Oh, I needed that cabling stuff, the fiber optic. I think I should have some in my orange bag here. Okay, let's try that again. Just need my advanced machine blocks, glass fiber cabling, circuits all around, diamonds, and a frequency transmitter. Gets me a teleporter. Cool. Now this 3rd frequency transmitter is going to be used for something, I guarantee it. Now real quick off camera, I'm going to get myself maybe 2 more of the really fancy crystals, the Lapitron crystals, because I want to store up some energy in them, and I'll be back when I'm ready. There we go, 2 fresh Lapitron crystals. Perfect. Now I'm going to head downstairs and charge them up in my MFSU that I have in this world. This guy right here, the Lapitron crystal, as you guys know, can store 1 million EU, so I'll be back once they're filled up. And the reason I'm filling it up in this world, by the way, is I have these nice geothermal generators here that are recharging the MFSU for me quickly as can be. And I've got a whole bunch of lava cans stored over from the last couple times I bounced around between ages and played around. So, pretty awesome. And how did this get in here? Ender pouch? How'd you get in there? That's weird. Okay then. Interesting. Very strange that that was in there. But I probably clicked it in there by mistake at some point. Okay, 1 fully charged and getting the next one up. And you can see this thing used about 1 million, but of course it's refilling as well. Alright, so I've got my stuff here ready. So let's go over to my new age that I was playing around in and give this thing a little whirl to try it out. Swing by here, pop into my portal age, and like I said, this is kind of a work in progress. I want to kind of figure out how well this is going to do. So let's get some stuff ready to build up. I'm going to need, from this bag here, let's build them out of basalt bricks. I just want to place like a little teleporter pad right over here. Okay, so might look cool. Just a nice little area for me to step in. See, that looks good. And right here is where I'm going to place my teleporter pad, the first one, like so. And underneath that, you need to have an MFSU or some kind of energy storage unit touching the teleporter pad, because the teleport pad uses a variable amount of energy, and it needs to draw it immediately out of an adjacent storage unit. MFSU is a good one because it stores plenty of juice. I'm going to dump at least one Lapitron crystal in there for now and get it filling up. And you don't have to have the output face facing the teleport pad. It just needs to be touching it on some side there. So that's pretty good. I should also grab my one of these backpacks and get my dirt out just so I can fill things back up. I have a lot of junk in that backpack, don't I? Oh boy. Alright, so there's my teleport pad ready to roll. And here's a pig who's in my way. Over here is where I want the output side of my teleport pad to be. Maybe right about here. Now, if I wanted this teleport pad to be able to teleport back to the other side, I would need another MFSU or MFE storage unit so I can teleport back. But I'm not worried about being able to teleport back. No, not at all. And pig, see you later. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is link these two teleport pads together using a frequency transmitter. Just right-click on the first pad that you want to connect, frequency link to teleporter, and then the second pad. Teleportation link established. Cool. Now the final step here is to connect this guy to a redstone signal so he can activate. I would like to have a button of some sort, so maybe just craft one of those up. And there might be a few other things I want to try. Let's see. What do I have in my bag here? I have a button. Good. Do I have any red alloy wiring? I do. And how about some basalt brick covers and some marble jacketed wire? Sure, why not? That looks good. Alright, we'll see if this is enough good stuff. What I want to do is have my button right here. Cool. And then straight down to here is where I'll connect up my wiring, just so it looks good. I could probably just do it like this. I don't even need the, there we go. That should do it. Now I can place this guy back, cover him up, and the basalt brick covers here and here. There we go. So if I push this button now, we should see this little blue particle effect. And what that means is the teleporter is active. And if I step into the teleporter while the little blue particle effect is active, it'll go ahead and teleport me right over to here. Let's give it a try. Activate. Ta-da! Look at that. Sweet. And it's going to steal a bit of EU out of there. Let's open her up. Remember, we should have had about 1 million in there, and we used a little bit less than 200,000 EU. The reason for that is I have a lot of stuff on me. The teleport power required, there's a flat amount required for the character to teleport, and then it's just a little math equation based on the distance that you're teleporting, which in this case is not very far, and the amount of items you have on your character. So the more stuff you want to teleport, the more energy it's going to require to teleport. Cool. So if I were to teleport again out of here, we'd go down to something around, I don't know, 630-ish, 640-ish, something like that. Let's give it a try. Poof. Yep, 639. Cool. So let's throw another bit of energy in there, and then I'm going to head back to the overworld while that thing charges up. Maybe get another set of Lapitron crystals out here, because I want to have a nice amount of power. Maybe at some point I'll build a power station, but I don't even know if that's necessary for what I'm planning. And I want to build a pretty much a mistcraft portal right around here so that I can teleport using my teleport pad into a mistcraft portal. I'm interested to see how well that's going to work. So I'll be back in a few minutes once I've got the crystals I'm going to need in order to do that, and who knows what else. Maybe some more Lapitron crystals. Alright, well I do have a few crystals here, but I'm going to need a few more of them than I currently have. So I'm going to pop over to my Nexus real quick and go for a ride and check out the crystal age that I have to go farm some crystals. Remember my Nexus? Oh yeah. Come here, Mr. Elevator. Thank you, sir. Oh, looks like I left the door open last time. Oh well, no biggie. Let's just get the crystal age. Crystal World is what I called it. So hopefully it'll come through here. There we go. Let's make sure the door gets closed before I go through. Sweet. I'm going to go harvest some underground crystals and I'll be back. Make sure to grab my Evertide amulet though. I don't want to be drowning. Alright, let's see. How'd I make out? Oh yeah, plenty of crystals. Let's head back to the overworld now. Cool. I would like to probably head straight to my portal age and start building my crystal platform thingy. So let's see. Over here, I want to build it all around this thing. So I'm thinking what I'd like to do. Do I want to have it 1 or 2 blocks away from it? Let's see. Just so it's really cool looking, you know what I mean? Probably down this way a little bit. How's that look? Use some dirt to fill it back in. Yeah, 2 blocks on either side. That'll work. So all I need to do now is fill in my crystals. Now remember, you've seen me build a crystal frame that was 2-dimensional, but you can actually build a 3-dimensional crystal frame, and it'll pretty much have the portal all within the 3-dimensional structure. So if I build this out like so, and then build it up a little bit, and sure I can make it 9 by 9, but I don't know if that's really necessary. I don't want to use that many crystals. And just build it out like this. Though it would be funny to build one 9 by 9, wouldn't it? Cool. Okay, so now the entire interior of this whole crystal structure here should pretty much be completely encased in portal, so that when I do put a portal block in there, like a book, and go ahead and activate my teleporter here. By the way, I want to fill up some more energy. Brought some charged Lapitron crystals with me. What should happen is I should get teleported in here and then immediately transported to my, age that I have in the crystal book. Now, what I would also like to try, and this should work if I'm right about this, if I dig this guy out a little bit here, I should be able to run a crystal block right here. And on top of this guy, maybe not here, get this guy off here. Let's build the crystal platform thingy. The book receptacle, there it is, right here. Now I should be able to place a Mistcraft book in here. Let's test it real quick using our alchemy bag. You know what, maybe I don't want to test it with the overworld. There's all these wisps flying around. And remember what happens if you use a portal and an entity hits it while you're got logistics pipes in the chunk. It can reset the chunk. So let's be careful with that. Let's go create a new age or something to transport to. You know what I could do? I have an idea. Yeah, I'll be right back. So here I am in the Age of Magic, and I'm just going to create a linking book right here. Ta-da! Age of Magic. And let's head back to the overworld. And I'll use that just to kind of test out my little portal system. See how well it works. Portal age, go. Okay. So now I should be able to simply place my linking book in here. Ta-da! It worked. Cool. I wonder if these wisps would fly into that portal. That would be neat. They don't seem to be interested in it, but should teleport them to my Age of Magic if they do. Oh well. So you can see the entire portal frame is active. And if I were to go up, through the ground there, it would work. And my teleporter should work too. Let's give it a test, just going to my existing age. Cool. Here goes nothing. Traveling. Hey, it worked. Nice. And look, one of these guys did make it through. Nice, that's awesome. Sorry, dude. I can't have you hanging out inside my house here. Oh, cool. And you dropped a little cracked wisp shell. Nice. Let's store that in here for now, just for the time being. Okay. Nice. I think that works pretty well. Alright, so now let's get ready to do some more with this little age here that I've got. I'm going to head to the overworld. Then I can head straight back. I don't want to use this to link back to my Age of Magic, of course. I want to create a new age to travel to, which I'll be building in just a few minutes. But I want to make sure everything's ready before I do. Cool. Let's get this linking book out of here. You can see it turns off the portal. Everything seems to have worked properly. How's my EU storage in here? Not bad, not bad. Gonna throw another 1,000,000 in, and I'll be back. Alright, I find myself in the Age of Magic because I have a neat idea, just for kind of like, you know, aesthetic purposes, making it look kind of cool. I hope I'm remembering this recipe correctly. Aren't I? I was close. It's Nitor, not Redstone. I want to get myself some runic essences of magic. I'm thinking 6 of them. And some runic seals, just to make things look kind of cool. I want to have this neat little effect of, you know, Thaumcraft magic boosting my portal in tandem with the industrial craft thing. It's not really going to actually do anything, of course, but it'll just look cool. You know, it'll have like these neat little things around it. So yeah, I'll be back. Alright, let's try and put these arcane seals on the side of my portal here. Is this going to work? No, apparently it does not. So do I have anything that'll look nice here? Let's put, I don't know, marble brick. That might be cool. Just a piece of marble on either side of this portal, just to have these runic seals helping out. And I'll put my runic essences of magic. Oh yeah, that looks cool. I mean, really, it's not actually doing anything, of course. These things boost magic abilities in the area. There's a bunch of wisps flying around, so they're also probably doing a little magical help. But I think the portal looks neat with that. Yeah. So I've got my teleporter set up to my portal frame. Alright, let's go craft a linking book, and we'll be back in a few to try and place it in there, and then we'll travel to a new age using this portal travel method, which hopefully will work out pretty well. Alright, so I'm back in my overworld. I'm requesting a pair of books out of my system here, one descriptive and one's going to be a linking. So I'm of course going to need a feather. And let's go. Books, 2 of them coming out. Perfect. Right over here is where I'll craft up my linking book. Let's see. I might want to do this. Let's grab our descriptive book here. Now this is the linking book to the Age of Magic, which I was just testing with. I'll put that in there for now. It's not a big deal. And then, let's see, descriptive book. I'm going to call this let's see, we'll call it something cool. Let's call this the Populated Age. And the reason I'm going to call it that is because I want to have pretty much a standard biome structure. So we'll go with medium biomes, the same way we would before. We'll go with all the normal stuff. We'll go with a forest and jungle, desert, beach, all that stuff. Just a bunch of different, you know, biomes available out there. Yeah, that sounds cool. Not hell, though. I want it to be kind of like, you know, a normal biome type of distribution. Swampland and taiga and all that stuff. Cool. That ought to work for now, just a bunch of biomes. It should be okay to do that many. I'll just make it a standard lighting biome with just normal fog, normal everything, nothing too special. Normal sunset colors. Sounds good. Terrain features, we definitely want some caves in there, probably some dungeons. Don't need any of the special stuff. Lakes and lava lakes, mine shafts, ravines. Strongholds for sure, and definitely villages. I want it to be populated with villages. I think that'll be pretty cool. Terrain generation will be standard, just normal stuff, normal time. Weather is normal, and no world modifier. So that's our populated age. A ton of stuff written into this age. It's going to be a pretty complicated age, but it should be okay. Hopefully no big problems. And I'm going to go to my portal age here and use the, or create the linking book back to my portal age rather than back to my overworld. So that this book here, the linking book, will link to the portal age. Cool. So now I should be able to place my descriptive book right in here. Cool. I like it. Looking good. Alright, so let's get ready to check this thing out. I'm going to head over here, check out my power level. It's about 3.5 million EU. That's plenty. Alright, you ready to check out this new populated age I created? Alright, here goes nothing. Alright, as usual, I want to just get myself a quick save of my inventory, just in case. It shouldn't be a problem, but we'll save it as number 4. Looking good. We'll switch it back to recipe mode, because we shouldn't need that anymore, just in case, you know. Bring in my linking book with me, got everything ready. So let's go ahead and step through this portal. I want to cover up the dirt here, just because we shouldn't need to access this MFSU for much longer. Cool. So all I should have to do is step in here and activate it, and we should be good to go. Now I'll be back in just a few minutes after the world loads around me. Let's check it out. Boom. Teleported. Going. Okay. What happened here? That's weird. Looks like I landed in the right spot, but I didn't go through to the new age or anything. That's very strange, and the book is sitting there. Huh. I wonder what's up with that. Alrighty then, just showed up in this new Mistcraft age. Wait, what the heck? Where's all my stuff? Did I lose my inventory while traveling to this new age? That's pretty weird. Well, that's not good. Let me try and get some stuff out of NEI here. Put it back to cheat mode and just, hey, where's, cheat mode's on. Okay. Let's just get a book or something here. I guess descriptive book would be cool. That's weird. I'm in cheat mode, but it's still not letting me do anything. Okie dokie then. That's really weird. I don't know what's going on. I guess I better just look around a little bit. Alright, it looks like it's just a normal book too. It's not the descriptive book anymore. Did I lose that age I just created? That's pretty weird. It's not gonna fit back in there or anything, right? Nope. Looks like the portal just collapsed on itself. That is really strange. Maybe I'll find some reeds and then some chickens and just make a descriptive book and try and get back to my overworld. Hey, there's one of those villages I decided to make. That's cool. Good thing there's villages there. Okay, so weird stuff happening here. I wonder what happened to my MFSU. Is this teleporter still working? It does seem to be. But it's not teleporting me anymore. What's going on down here? Well, that's crazy. Where'd all my EU go? Didn't I have, like, a ton of it? I thought so. There was, like, 3.5 million in here. Where did it all go? It definitely went somewhere. Okay, that's a little weird. Let's go see if there's anything cool in the village. I really don't understand why I don't have any gear on me and I'm totally naked. Pretty cool village. Little random NPCs there. Alright, something really strange and unusual just happened here. I have no idea what. But, yeah, I'm going to have to think about and try and research and figure out what happened. Obviously, a ton of EU got used right here. I don't know why, but it used up like a ton of the stuff. And then my portal collapsed. My linking book got destroyed and just got turned back into a normal book. And this pig looks just as confused as I am. Strange. Alright, I guess I'll head back to the overworld now. Just make sure everything's okay up here. Yeah, everything looks normal. So that was really weird. Okay. What the heck is this? Okay. There's a whole bunch of people here. What? Oh well, I guess this feels like a pretty good wrapping up point for episode 74. Not sure why that strange weirdness happened to back over on my portal age, but I'll try and do a little research on it, but I might wind up just giving up on that if that weird thing happens when you combine IC2 teleporters with portals. Yeah, definitely weird. I expected it to teleport me to a new age, just like it did when I put my existing linking book age book in there that went to the Age of Magic. Oh well, maybe I'll just recoup that MFSU and some of those items and use them elsewhere. Anyway, next episode in the series, I'd like to get started on some Railcraft stuff. Hopefully get like some kind of thing going on. And I don't want to abandon my Age of Magic just yet. There's still some more things I'd like to do in there. But I would like to create a new age, hopefully, that'll kind of just be like a neat little area for some kind of Railcraft, Steve's Carts, railway configuration, something or other going on. I haven't come up with the whole plan yet. I definitely want to build a roller coaster of sorts, but I want it to include a bunch of different things. So I'll see you guys next time in episode 75. Hope you enjoyed this one, and take it easy, everyone. Where did all these people come from? I know these names. That's Sengir and Kraft and the Stormbringer, Pahimar, ex-Compwiz. I know all these people. What the heck's going on here? Okay, I guess I'm on a server now.